Okay, so apparently I just talked and talked and talked and we didn't even record. So let's do this one more time. Today we are mending some items. We have 3 pairs of pants that's in need of an elastics in the waistband. And we have 1 pair of pants that's in need of new knees. And we have a dress for my mother that's too big, and it's supposed to be big, but it's a little bit too big. So let's try and fix that one as well together. Let's go. Is this what we need? I don't know. Do we try? Okay. Let's fix the holes in the knees. How do we fix the holes in the knees? I don't know what is the best way to do this. I was thinking of just putting fabric underneath and then stitching back and forth, but is that nice to have your knees against so much stitching? Do we just take the whole thing off? No, we can't, because then this is exposed. Okay, so maybe we just cut out a piece that will fit underneath, I think, maybe. Or what do we do? Do we do it like this? I have no idea. Ooh. We are just doing something and we are hoping that this isn't totally wrong. Maybe it is, but that's okay. We learn as we go. Does this fit? Like this? Yes, okay. Let's put this underneath. Maybe a bit higher. Maybe we pin it and try and sew it. It doesn't look that bad. Maybe it does. No. I think this is nice. I think it was a good idea to put some black fabric in between. This isn't that bad, okay? You agree? Let's try and sew it. Is this even possible? I don't know. Can we get it all the way? I think so. I think so. It's going to be tight though, but something. I wonder if there's a better way of doing this, or if this is the way to do it. Let's try and see if we could maybe do this. Yes, okay, this is so much easier. Why didn't we do this in the beginning? Now we need to check that we don't sew something we're not supposed to sew. Okay, let's zigzag this part. Maybe. Let's take it out and see what we did. So this is the first knee. We did put fabric in between. This knee, I didn't do anything other than just zigzagging. A lot of zigzags. It's not perfect, but it will do. So let's move on to the elastics, which is a bigger job. But that's okay. We will manage. Moving on to elastics in the pants. Maybe I should show you what I'm doing. So in the gray pair, I can show you. So in the pants, these pants, there's an elastics with buttonholes and buttons. Do you see? Can you see? So my plan is to do that in the 3 pairs that don't have an elastics that you can tighten as much you need. So that's the plan I have. Where is the elastic? This one. We have elastics with buttonholes. One thing that I didn't buy was buttons. But last time I did this, I used tiny buttons. So we can do a crazy button, which is so much more fun because then you can see the button. You won't see it when you wear it, but you will see it when you tighten it. So which color should we do? Green maybe? Let's do green. Let's do green. Okay, and let's take this back on. So the first step is to open the back stitch so that we can get the elastics through. And this is always the hardest part because they use so tiny stitches. It's so tiny. Dude. Okay, that took way too long. But we have opened up the back, so now we can get the elastics all the way through to the end. Oof. Oh, I remember you. I didn't like you because you were a pain in the behind. And I think maybe we made, yeah, okay. We made space for the elastics. So let's oh, now see, now, what do we do now? What do we do when the safety pin opens? Am I the only one that's having these problems? I hate safety pins. Hate them. Is there a better solution? Oh. Maybe I need to listen to something to get me in a better mood. Stupid safety pin. In the trash you go. Stupid safety pin.
And it was at this moment she realized.
Do this work? Is this a solution? Can we use this one? I don't know. Is this? Does this work? What? That worked? What the? Okay. Okay. I'm happy. But do we now get it to the other side? Is that possible? Because I don't know. Do we just... Let's try. Let's try. Come on. We need to maybe close this and then try and put. Wow. Okay. I didn't think that would work. That's so much better than the safety pin. Why haven't I used you before? That's the question. Okay, now that worked. Okay, we need to maybe throw away all the... Let's throw this away. Let's move you out of the way. And then, now the elastics have turned, so that's a problem. Okay, the elastics are in. Let's cut the elastics. Let's cut it to, where do we cut it? Here? No. Oh, did I maybe? I should probably measure. Say if you are going to be sewn right there, maybe we need, how much do we need? Let's cut it here. Okay. Now let's sew the buttons. Do we sew the buttons first and then? Yep. Let's sew the buttons. We don't need you. Let's put you back and let's do that way. Let's put on the right foot. Okay. Let's sew some buttons in the pants. Okay, that will work. And that will work. Okay, let's try and okay, and then let's try it again. That will work. Yep. Let's see. And that's one button. That's probably good enough. Okay. Well, it's not that bad actually. So, one button installed. Let's do the same on the other side. Perfect. Okay. The button is installed in both sides. Let's just cut away all the threads. Okay, then they're both in. We need to sew the elastics. Okay, let's just sew it. Oh, shoot. That's what we're going to do. Is that good? Yep, that works. Probably good. Yep. Okay, the elastics are now in. Let's see if it works. And then let's tighten it. Yep, it works. Okay, then we need to close up the hole in the back. Okay, one pair of pants is done. Let's... Okay, now it's done. Oh, almost. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. That works. One done, two more to go. Okay, this one. Is the channel in this one big enough for the elastics? No. Do we maybe just open it up so that the elastics won't get twisted? I think so. Oh, my back is killing me. Okay, second pair of pants done. The elastics are in. They can be tightened up. Yep, this works. Now where is the... Oh, there it is. That's good. That's good. What size are you? Okay. And it's not bad. You can't even tell, almost. So these are just for show. You can't actually tighten them now because I did sew over them. Oops. Okay, just one more to go and then it's time for the dress. But first, let's do the brown, beige, the beige pants, the beige ones. Okay, the pants are done. That's good. Just the dress left. It's time to fix the dress. Let's turn it inside out and then no, there's pockets. There's pockets. No. Crap. What do I do? What do I do? No. Do we just take away the pockets? Do we think she knows there's pockets in this dress? Because we could just act like there's not pockets. Do we just try and sew it and see? We could add the pockets later, right? And we're not going to cut away the fabric either, so not yet at least. So let's just needle the other side and then sew it. Okay, and this now this is 2, then 3. Oh, I already made a mark. Well done. Do we do it maybe a long stitch so that if we need to pick it up, take it up, if we need to rip it up, we can. So maybe let's do 3.5. Do we do that? Yeah. Okay. And we need white. Do we have white? We have a white one. Good for me. We have a white one. And do we have a white? We do. let's thread the machine. Okay, let's try and just stitch this together somehow. Okay, let's turn it and see what it looks like. Okay, so something went wrong. What did I do? Yep, let's rip up what I did and figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Let's try and just sew one side and see what it looks like, because I don't exactly know what I'm supposed to do. What does this look like? Maybe it does this because of the fabric pulling, so maybe it's better when we cut it. Let's see what it looks like. Or am I totally off? Is it because of the fabric underneath? So if I cut the fabric, it won't be as wonky because it doesn't curve. That's why. Oh, okay, I figured it out. I figured it out, but I don't want to cut it before she tries it. Well, maybe if we open the stitch, then the fabric will lay on each side. Maybe that's better. What happens if we... Am I going to regret this part? Maybe... Now let's try and turn it again. See what we are working with. Okay, so it is because the fabric needs to be cut. Okay, so we're not... Okay. She needs to try it. She needs to try it on. Okay, so once we cut the fabric, it won't look as wonky. That's good. Okay. Well, I don't know if it's small enough. Should we maybe check to see if she can try it on? Should we call her and ask? So I won't finish the dress today. But on the other hand, the pants are done. Should we maybe take a look at them? And let's just hang the dress on our friend in the back. Okay, before the camera dies, let's just check out the pants. You can't even tell. Maybe some hair is the elastics and the buttons. Elastics, buttons. The one with the knees, so much better. And then we have the beige one. This one you can tell we did something with, but it's not that bad. So this is what it looks like inside. We did also stitch up the back. Maybe we should do that on the green one as well. And then the last pair of pants, which was the worst pair to do something with. The elastics, the buttons, yeah. So the pants, all good. It's just the dress left. And the dress I'll do on Friday. Good morning, it's Friday. Let's finish the dress. My mother did try on the dress yesterday and it fits. So let's serge over the edges. But first we need to figure out the pockets. Because she knew there was pockets. I didn't know there was pockets. So I just stitched over everything. But we need to figure out the pockets. And how are we supposed to do that? I don't know. Maybe we just... I don't know. We need to take them out and then figure out how we are supposed to do this. Okay, let's take them out. Okay, pockets out. Okay. What do we do? Like, I know I need to cut it, but do I cut it now before we serge it? Is that correct? I think so. And do we then just cut? Okay, this is the part of sewing that I don't like, when you are supposed to start cutting. Cute. Okay, let's try and sew the pocket. Only one at a time. Okay. The pocket is in. Did I do it right? Let's find out together. So if we turn the dress around, is this pocket any good? think it's good. Maybe just a press, and let's fix the edges of the dress. The pocket is going down, so that's correct. Okay, let's serge over the edges on one side at a time. I think it's good. It looks okay. The pocket's a bit weird, but if we just press it, it's probably just fine. So that's something we can do. And then we need to fix the hem, but the hem was already wonky, so that's something we can fix. We did it. Okay, we need to do the other side. So let's do whatever we did on the first side. Let's do it one more time. Let's see how it looks before we do the final touches. Okay. Pocket, good. Goes the right way. The other side we checked earlier. We need to fix this. And what is this? Maybe if we just take this out, then it's probably fixed. Yep. Okay, so now let's just fix the hem and maybe iron the pockets, and then it's finished. Yay. Dress is done. Pants are done. And I'm done. So that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Maybe I will see you next time. Bye.